My grandmother, who was a German immigrant, always used to say, George, if you go to school, do the best job you can. Get the best grades you can. Well, I always tried to do the best job anyway because I was highly motivated and I wanted to get a good job so when I got married, be able to provide for my family. I had completed 4 years of trade school. The war started and I got drafted. After I completed my basic training, they were going to make me a demolitions engineer, booby trap expert. I had put in to be a radio operator because I knew the code and had a good background in electronics. But my boss says, Mitchell, you're going to go where we're going to go. You're not ever going to get transferred out of this activity. A general came to the engineering outfit I was working, and he says, I'm here to see if your civilian skills are being properly utilized. So I showed him my background. I had everything all written out. He said, you're just the type of guy we're looking for. He said, we need you kind of guy, you guys in the Army Air Corps. Sure enough, they transferred me and sent me to Tuskegee, Alabama. I knew all about Tuskegee. In those days, all the services were segregated. If you were a Tuskegee Airman, you were going to try to do the best job you could. We could show them that we had the intelligence to be a good aviator or a good sailor or a good Marine. Everybody remembered me because I was the only instructor that would take my personal time to come down and help the guys. If you're having difficulty, come on over in my class. I left the military, got married, became not only a technician, but the head of the technicians. I became the supervisory technician. And then, of course, Korea came along. I got into the Vietnam conflict. I was the chief engineer at the big naval base at Subic Bay. So I made hundreds of trips in and out of Vietnam. One of the things I tried to pass to my children that I learned from the military is always try to do the best job you possibly can. Never any halfway measures. Go right for the top.
Ladies and gentlemen, join us in welcoming Broadway singer and actor Brian Stokes Mitchell.
Thank you so much. It is such an honor to be back here with all of you and to join with the choir and the orchestra and Mac Wilberg as well, and honoring those who have served in our military. Now, some of you may have perhaps noticed a bit of a coincidence. The last name of the gentleman that you just saw in the video and my last name are one and the same. Well, actually, it's not a coincidence. He's my dad. And I'm the cute one there in the front in that picture. That's me. My dad and I have talked numerous times over the years about some of his favorite songs when he served our country, and I've always wanted to include some of them in one of my concerts. Well, tonight I'm going to do that. But what makes this extra special is that just 1 week after turning 91, Dad made the trip with his lovely wife, Dee, to be here with us tonight. So please help me welcome my father, George, and Dee, will you please stand up? Dad, I love performing here because this is a room full of friends, and now they are all your friends too. The song I'm about to do for you was first made famous by the great Louis Armstrong, and it helps to convey my feelings about all that my father and so many others have done to provide each of us with this wonderful world that we share. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of the people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.